Hi everyone. Sorry, I had some OBS difficulties again, so I'm just running it in safe mode, so there's no subtitles today. Sorry about that. And that means also Aoife's not going to be talking, or he will, but like that move. I can't remember. Also, yes, I made you VIP whenever we collab stream together. It's gonna be weird to play this with the keyboard. Surely I think. Okay, wait a minute. Sadly, here I want to play this blind later, so I should probably avoid spoilers. Have fun though. Oh, thanks for dropping by. Yeah, I'm gonna just play. I've played some of this before, but a long time ago on the DS. Should probably lower the game volume before to hear. That's better. Okay, cool. Also, hold on. I got myself a drink and then left it on the counter. In fact, I got 3 different keys, one region lock, one LATAM, and the other that is this one. Yeah, it's been complicated for some reason. Team is picky. Part of that is on me. I should have picked a different email, but oh well. Oh, it's nice. It's kind of lets you pick the case if you've already played. Yes, yes. Damn it, why me? I don't get caught, not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. Photo scrolling. I'll make it look like he did it. History 9:47 AM. District 4, defendant lobby number 2. No, the others are not. I didn't get them yet. That's okay. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. The art piece. I changed my mind also. I don't want it. Yes, everybody say thank you. I feel like there's some sort of like filter. Whatever. Start this over, sorry. Gasp, gasp. Damn it, why me? Can't get caught, not like this. I've gotta find someone to pin this on. Someone like him. I'll make it look like he did. Street, 9:47 a.m. District Court Defendant Lobby number. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Oh, hi, Chief. Yo, I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on murder trial right off the bat like this. There's a lot about you. Quiet as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. Favor? I mean, you knew the defendant before this case. Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. One of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. Over. My life, everything, it's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair. Oh. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. Sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh my god. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Yes, so wet puppy. Kicked puppy even. The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? Newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was the unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. Oh no. The 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He has a knack for getting himself into trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case, to clear his name. That's just what I'm going to do. August 3, 10 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Right? This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. Gulp, and shaking, eyesight fading. This will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. I could do the wrong errors, but there's so much game, I'm just gonna play it seriously. The defendant, well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. I did not mean to click that. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? Ew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report to cover so many times. Now I do one. Autopsy report. Time of death 7:30. July 31st. 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Cause of death plus of blood trauma. But the defendant in this case, a likable guy who has been my friend since grade school. We have a chief attorney at Fay & Co., my boss, and a very good defense attorney. She's only 27, I thought she was older. Cindy Stone, age 22. The victim in this case, a model, she lived in an apartment by herself. Payne, age 50. The prosecutor for this case, lacks presence, generally bad at getting his points across. Wait, I didn't even... Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry it. Wait, uh-oh. No way, I forgot. I'm drawing a total blank here. Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? Having like a meltdown. You don't even know the victim's name. Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot, temporarily. It's like a look of pity. Hi, Masa. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Yeah, I think Phoenix is probably feeling it. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court records. Just press tab to check it at any time, okay? Remember to check it often. Do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who is the victim in this case? They're blocking. Victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct? Now tell me, what was the cause of death? Died because she was a blunt object. Was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. Answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. Be much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. In fact, there's a joke in the manga where Mia is training Phoenix for this case. And Phoenix says cinder block and Mia hits him with a giant stick. Oh no! Luckily she didn't have a cinder block to hit him with. Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Pain? Yes, Your Honor. Called Pain because like he's Pain. They're bunny names or yeah, starting from this meeting we can get and sharing fun facts. Get like the director's cut. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. To explain to the court just what that object was. The murder weapon was the statue of the Tinker. It was found laying on the floor next to the victim. The court accepts it into evidence. Statue in the shape of the Tinker. It's rather heavy. Statue added to court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Tab to check the court record frequently. The prosecution may call its first witness. The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. Don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Oh boy. Uh-oh. Harry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Him. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Oh my god. Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Antony. Didn't they all die? I wasn't dumb. He just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me, ever. His like little twitching face is such a good detail. He's totally on top of this. What's it to you, anyway? But what you describe is generally what we mean by dumped. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies, all of it lies. I don't believe a word of it. Your Honor, the victim's passport. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. The victim apparently arrived home from Paris on July 30th, the day before the murder. Is it supposed to be like passport of states? Like this is American passport. Is that on purpose? supposed to be a Japanese passport, but we localize this, or is this supposed to be an American passport all along? And you'll know this. Yes, this is localization thing. Oh man, that's unfortunate. They went out of their way to edit it to be an American passport. Yeah, that's like, it's well done. It's impressive. It makes me a bit sad. Indeed, she appears to have returned the day before the murder. Dude, no way. Victim was a model, but did not have a large income. Years, she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Oh, sweet innocent child. Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. Okay, so he is older. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude. You can clearly see what kind of woman this Mrs. Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth into all the wrong direction. Should I? Stop him from answering. My client has no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof, Prince. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That cheating she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Calm down, buddy. Somebody give this guy anxiety meds. Going to the bottom of this. Wait, that scrolled by itself. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? Actually, this first game is written intentionally to either take place in Tokyo or LA because they knew it was going to be localized. However, the second game was not localized, so it became a lot more Japanese inspired, which made localizing it a little more fun for them. Okay. It is a pretty old game by now, huh? Twenty 2001. Also, by a bit more fun, I think probably mean tricky. But will it become very obvious later? Okay, so we need end in chat to play this game. So we can be told this is what it's supposed to be. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, so not looking good. Next question. This guy is bold, like, we already know he's the culprit. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Eh? Well, maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do? Well, probably better to have it out there, because... I know, I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth is not going. Yeah, I was there. I went. Order. Well, Mr. Butts? Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man. So, like, I didn't see her. Wow, that voice. This voice just cracked to hell. Calm down, Grandpa. You're, like, gonna kill yourself. Just yelling objection. You selected the other option. Phoenix thinks lie like a dog, which is one of my five Phoenix lines for being so what? Okay, that's hilarious. Your Honor, the defendant is lying. Lying? Prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Butts is lying. Well, that simplifies matter. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. About the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. The prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. Bad. On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspaper at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank Sawit to the stand. Oh, I love those names, like, unironically. They're great. Oh no, it's this guy who made it. Okay, never mind. To be fair, they both look like middle-aged. Mr. Sawit, you sell newspaper subscription, is this correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. To my defense, I'm face blind, actually, what I should say. Fun names in games like this are settings like this, I should say, are amazing. So good. I actually wrote serial murder story at some point, and I did it too, and it was like the most fun ever. Oh yes, newspapers, yes. Mr. Sawit, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. You know what they say, whoever finds the body usually very often is the culprit or whatever. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. There's a bad tension here. Really bothering me. Sorry, I'm an artist. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. Bro, you said you didn't go in. I know that's the point, but like, come on, man. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Larry, why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. We got this, Phoenix, don't worry. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. Oh, you can tell the age. This is not information kids these days would know. The phone that Mr. Sawit used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal. Blackout record. Electricity to Mrs. Stone's building was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. You can tell this was 2001. I know this information. I remember these phones. But this is so not relevant anymore. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes, yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Here's a random fact. When the Great Blackout happened here, Even normal phones didn't work. Oh, that sucks. It's funny when this comes up in Conan too. Yeah, I actually kind of miss it when they were like, you could just run to a public phone. I miss public phones. I think public phones are great. I think we should have public phones again. Also, Kate can probably confirm, but I'm assuming they didn't work because even the cellular antennas were affected, right? Till this day, I have no idea. Like, I think everybody was trying to use phone. Public phones should come back. Definitely, they should. They should. There's like a couple things good in public phones. I actually saw a couple of them in the UK, and I was like, oh my god, you guys still have them. Bless. Especially because they have like those cute little red cabins. Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, right. This is it. The real deal. What exactly am I supposed to do? Bro, this is your job. You're trained for this. Like, we're new to this, but you should know. The boxes were red, the ones I saw. Phone booths, yeah. We also, like, Masa and I tried to go to, like, a Doctor Who museum thing, right? And it was just, like, the most out of nowhere, like, in the middle of nowhere, just some guy showing off his Doctor Who collection or something. It was kind of weird. And then we went to like the Sherlock Holmes one afterwards, which I'm glad we did them in that order because that one was great. Actually, speaking of public phones, something that really bothers me is that like the Vancouver airport is getting rid of their public phones, like in favor of some you buy a SIM card thing. So if you have emergency, you have to like pay to get a SIM card into your phone, and like you hope that your phone accepts the SIM card, which is stupid. It's so stupid. Bring back the public phones. It's an airport. Come on. Need the public phones in the airport. It's stressing me out. I don't need them, but it's stressing me out. What am I exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you expose the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Oh, Phoenix, bro. Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? Well, the key, it's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find contradiction between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence... Oh, okay. Court record. So that's others. Oh, I guess it's just, like... stuff I have access to. The Doctor Who Museum was one small room with overpriced merch. One small room with a bunch of random props and stuff from the show. But it was also small. Yeah, and like it kind of sounded like... like he just salvaged stuff from getting thrown away. Or something. Yeah, it was like... Imagine like the smallest bedroom you've seen in an apartment. And it was half of that size. Yeah, no, it just sounded like he just doing some stuff that was gonna be thrown away. So my bedroom. Oh no! and it was like inside the building, so like no windows, and it was super like dark and stuffy. And you were in there, and like they wouldn't even let you look at the stuff. The guy had to talk to you non-stop, and it was just like really obvious that he was just some guy who was collecting this stuff, which like, you know, full respect, but I don't know if I would call this. It was interesting. Then once you found the contradicting evidence, presented and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with tab, then point out contradictions in the testimony. Your bedroom is bigger, but my childhood bedroom was only like I could lie down and my toes touched the wall and my head touched the other. Oh my god. Yeah, it was about that size. Okay, maybe a bit longer, but like it was really, really cramped. Witnesses account. Going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man flee the apartment. Thought he must be in a hurry because he had there. Oh, I can just. Do I press on like I didn't go inside? For the phone. Phoenix, will you know what to say? Hold it, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. Yes, I mean, no, it wasn't, right. But you said you didn't go into the apartment, or did you? Oh, that, I can explain that. There was a cordless phone on the shelf in the entranceway. See, this makes more sense if it's in Japan, because like in Japan you can... I think like the entry of an apartment is considered like public. There was some interesting stuff, but not interesting enough to pay for admission. And certainly not interesting enough to go out of their way to visit. Right, like it was like super far away. It was like an hour or two or something from like central London to go there. It wasted so much of our time, of our day in London that day. There was a cordless phone on a shelf in the entranceway. I reached inside and tried using that to call. And like I can so imagine him like really funny, just like leaning forward on his tiptoes and shaking his whole body as doesn't like touch the ground. And that phone wasn't working, correct? What happened next? I went to a nearby park and found a pocket. Oh yeah, okay. Why do you know that? 1 PM, are you certain? Yes, absolutely. Seems really confident. 1 PM? Right. Doesn't that seem strange to you? There isn't some evidence to contradict him. Back up quick, right? This evidence clearly reveals a contradiction in your statement, Your Honor. How exactly are that evidence's statement just now related? Oh, they are they? They are. Phoenix, bro, you let me down. Not at all. Alright, please take the facts over. Ouch. I don't think that won me any points with it. No, bro, we got this. Oh, time of death actually. Wrong, okay. You found the body at 1 PM, you sure? Yes, it was 1 PM for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. The statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometime after 4 PM. There was no body to be found at 1 PM. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? Frankly saw it. Yes, go to the furry con, Kate. No, you want to. I will explain it by wobbling at double speed. Oh, that. Oh, Objection. Oh my god, every time he screams it. He's just like losing his voice. Hi, Daniel. How ace is this, attorney? We're getting there. I'm pro gamer, I got this. My main problem is the date. I don't know if my family will kidnap me. Can't you tell them, like, oh, I have plans that day, I'm gonna meet up with a friend, and just don't give details? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. But he was so confident about it. After this testimony, I find that hard to believe. Mr. Side, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.? That's a really good question. They jump right way to put him on the spot. That's all you have to do. Point out contradictions. It's just that easy. I have a solution for that. Don't kill. Aww. More force me to travel to visit family. Also Loki, childcare, my uncle. Help. Yeah, that's... Well, we can just kidnap you first. Let's kidnap Kate, everybody. Sorry, Kate can't make it. She has an appointment in Canada. Let's kidnap Kate. Okay, we can do that. Lies always beget more lies. You true one, and their whole story falls apart. She's screaming, but it's for her own good, don't worry about it. Wait, I remember now. You care to give your testimony again? Edward, yay. Premium spectator. Hydrates. I've never seen that message before. Is that like a username? Anyway, CP done. Time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Haha. Yeah, I'm sure. Oh, but it was 3 hours up, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of the tape program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Bro, we got you. I see. Heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. Come on, Judge. Come on. You don't need me to point that out. You should be like, no, that's bullshit. You heard a voice saying the time on the tape program. You're right. You may cross-examine the witness. Is there like a rule that says the judge can be like, bro, you're bullshitting me right now? I don't need the defendant to tell me that. I have to remember the judge should have retired like 5 years ago. You know what to do. I've got this one. Yeah, easy. Sure, it was a television and not a radio. Well, no, that is not the question to ask. Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Bro, incidentally, there was no radio on the premises. There was only one large television. Right, I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness has testified. He heard the time. The video. Yes, that would explain why the time was wrong. True. Right? I think the problem lies someplace else. Maybe his first cross-examination is Steph Hart feels. Baby level bullshit for baby's first cross-examination. Come on. We agreed that you heard the time of the scene then. Come on. Okay, oh, present. I'm blind. This one's on me, sorry.
Objection!
Hold it right there. Prosecution has said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. Yeah, you better start sweating. Couldn't have heard a television, or a video, or radio, or whatever. Yeah, well, The defense has a point. You have an explanation for this, Mr. Side? Or is that even your name? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. Wait, I remember now. Besides, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Constant corrections are harming your credibility. That, and you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sard. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. The court would prefer to hand an accurate testimony from the very beginning. Yeah, about that. Giving the time. Actually, I didn't hear it. The time. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. Oh, I know that this case is like super memorable. It's hard to like, even if I've played it like 10 years ago, it's hard to forget it, but come on, man. Why do you know that's a clock? I don't think we get a single unrevised testimony in the series. Saw a clock. I guess I would explain it. Bro, come on! The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. Table clock? Was there a clock at the scene? The first I've heard of it. Magical turnabout has one where there isn't, but it's also not really a testimony, but... The murder weapon? Yes, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. You doze up in the middle of my testimony or something. Something's fishy here.
Objection!
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was the statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock? Why, you with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? How dare you and your truth? Just answer the question, Mr. Side. Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may? Yes, Mr. Payne? As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. Oh, but you said you saw it. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. The murder weapon was a table clock after all. Now, Mr. Wright? It appears that the witness's testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? Yeah, I do. Your Honor, there is a gaping hole in the witness's testimony. Only way he could have known the weapon was a clock to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed, the witness knew it was a clock because he went to the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah, prove it. Prove I went in there. I know this line. I'm a Detective Conan fan. I'm familiar with this. This is where we get them. This is where we get the 6-year-old. I'll do better than that. I can prove you were the one who killed her. Who bold statement. You struck her with the clock. The shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. There is only one truth, yes. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court. It's so convenient that the actual murderer showed up in court for me. Come on, where is Conan when we need him? He's in the crowd, he's watching. Hiding behind a table somewhere. Twiggy, please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sard, the sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. Hey, just a question, Phoenix. I know this is how it went and stuff, but why do we know this? That's why you were so certain about the time. Oh my god. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Just look at the witness's face. Ugh. Would the witness care to elaborate? Maybe I'm not a lawyer, but the killer being there mean a different court date. He's speculating out loud. You strike the victim with the clock. Did you kill her? That day, I never... Look, the clock. I heard, no, I mean, I saw, okay, slap you with my hair. Shut up. I hate you. It was him, I tell you. I saw him. This is why lawyers tell you to not say anything. Kill her, and he should burn. Give him death. Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There is a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims. Right? Your Honor? Claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? All cases riding on this. I'd better take it through carefully. He just exists. This is a turning point for the game that either make people fall in love with the game or leave. Well, I've already played more than that, so I already know I like the game. You believe me, I've been trying to play the game 4 times. Never go beyond the second case. Something always happens. Yeah, I feel like that's the case for me too. I mean, I haven't played it many times, but I tried playing it and then something always happens. Don't worry, Anne, we're gonna keep going right now. Kate will make it past the second case. With today with us. Your Honor, what Mr. Syed heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now, here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? It's unfortunate Athena isn't in this game. She should be in every game. Your family is visiting in a few hours? No. No. Kate's family, go away. We need Kate to watch past the second case. Can't have any of that. Go away. Cancelled. I ask the court to listen very carefully. I think it's 8:25. That certainly is a strange way to announce the time. Clock is not even sure. Well, he is the ticker after all. So, heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright? Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Syed heard and the actual time of it. Oh, because she was like on vacation. Time zones. So, like, does this time zone fit if you're either in... No, it doesn't fit if you're in Japan, right? Did they change that? Would probably change that. Would look. So I can take getting less jump scared by hearing my own language out of context. Okay, same. This always, every time I hear random French, I'm also like, whoa, what was that? So, Mr. Syed, try to talk your way out of this one. Imagine, like, being in the Phoenix Wright, like, universe. And then just take a good look at your name and you're just like, oh, what is this? Aléatoire français. Sure. I would say more like tout de mal français. Ha. Losing it. Forgot one thing. I can't believe he slapped us with his hair, by the way. Fun fact, my favorite character name in this series is Carmine Accidenti. Can you guess what happens? No, it's like those, if you remember all those, like, those AUs of, like, Tumblr has them where it's like, oh, something written on your arm is gonna be whatever your soulmate will say when you first meet them or something. Date Man is a real Ace Attorney character also. Nice. Forgot one thing. Uh-oh. What's he talking about now? While it may seem like that clock is running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? You can't prove that. You don't have a case. He's desperate. He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. You're right? Seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim. Imagine that being line being like, it gets dragged off stage. It ends there because I shot them. Hey, I remember this guy from a Suspect Breakdown compilation. Yeah, he's iconic. Hey, Your Honor? Yes, Your Honor. Means I cannot let you indict a witness. Go picky. Unfortunately. Come on. What do you mean this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Syed? I can prove it. I come all the way here to down to testify, and look what happens. Now you need like a new appointment with your hairdresser. You treat me like a criminal, a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Why? We're not out. We can still just. Yes, not so fast, Mr. Floyd. Yeah, I mean, Chief. Open up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Chief, it's over. Can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason and you'll have your proof. Right? Right? Did you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. Must have evidence somewhere that can prove it, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder? Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There's a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ah, tough words. Let's see you pull this one off. Let's see this evidence that proves why the clock was running slow. Victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. Oh, I thought she was in Italy. Why? What? Why did I hallucinate Italy? Whatever. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. Oh, 9 hours would... Okay, yeah. I can see how they would have calculated this to be between LA, Japan. Lawyers are actually wet. I do like how the breakdowns are always a good reward for finishing the chapter. Yeah. Heard you're ticking around, damn it. Right. Iconic. Screaming are always great. Paris is capital of Italy, now I got it. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in her apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sartre? Or should I say, you did it? Quick question, did they not check for like fingerprints? Because I'm sure this proves that he witnessed the crime scene. It doesn't really prove that he did it. Other than, you know, knowing stuff. That's a bit sus. He's done. Order, I say. Hi, baby. Fingerprints are far too advanced for the first case. I see. When did that? I am gonna look that up. Hold on. Later in this game they use fingerprints though. the last chapter of this game. This was an add-on when it was re-released on. I'm realizing how many Ace Attorney fans there are in the chat. Well, I'm playing Ace Attorney. It makes sense. I'm looking it up. Unfortunately, I've grown an interest in murder cases because of Conan. Serious crime scene investigation started at the end of the 19th century. Like they could have just said a line about how they wiped their fingerprints or something. In the beginning, the problem was that there was no archive of known fingerprints to compare. All the data had to be collected slowly. The analysis was done by hand with the help of a magnifying glass, comparing the prints of a suspect and evidence sample from crime scene. You would think they would at least check like their witness. Oh, I found the timeline here. Yeah, it was definitely a thing already. Was it like before 2000? Oh well. It was a thing but wasn't fully adopted. Maybe this just didn't feel like a big enough case for it. It seems like it was a lot of work. Was Prime the same, also with courtroom drama being on during after? Here in Germany too. Nice. It's weird because normally it's like until someone fuck up we won't be using it fully. Interesting. It was a thing, trust me, there is a case with fingerprints in this game. But it was definitely a bigger case than this one. So I guess that point could hold up. Yeah, maybe that's it. Maybe they thought they just had a straightforward case here. Yeah, fingerprints were not considered as puzzle elements for this game. Okay, so like they're relevant later, but not a puzzle element. If I get this right. This case has certainly turned out differently than what we all expected. Not what I expected, I knew. Of course I've played this game before, but still. Mr. Payne, your witness? He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Is it right? Yes, Your Honor. I have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Well, it was really convenient that the true culprit was testimony. Once fingerprints matter, the game will tutorialize you about them. Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Yay. The game ends you the tutorial, indeed. That court is adjourned. So is his last name Butts because he's like the butt of the joke? Turns out that Frank saw it. Was a common burglar. Poses a paper salesman to check when people were out of the house. When Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. saw him let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned. Flustered, Mr. Sai grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. Ew, I still can't believe we won. Wait, I just had an epiphany about the fingerprinting, I think. I was thinking about rippling mark because of the wording this game uses. Oh. Ew, I still can't believe we won. Right, good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not really. Not at all, not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the Chief looking this happy. If she is this glad, imagine how Larry must feel. Well, Mr. Side may have been the killer and he'll have his court date next week. But in the meantime, Larry still has no alibi, so we find him guilty. My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What's wrong now? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good, wait, no. I mean, bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy's gone, man. Gone forever. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Harry. Oh no. She doesn't even remember your name. Harry? Yes, you. I can practically see the headlines now. Harry Butts, innocent. Hey, thanks. I really owe you one. Oh, he cheered up real quick. I won't forget this, ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh, no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Oh, hey. Here, take this. It's a present. Murder weapon. A present for me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick. You believe it? I was so into that chick. And she was just playing with me for a fool. Wow, he like got serious mode right now. Don't that make you... Okay, there he is. Don't that make you just want to cry? Harry. Are you so sure? Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me, it's okay. Oh my god, he's so just... Whatever, man. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right? Don't you have something to show your friend? Yeah, she went to friends with your dog. So something that proves how she felt about him. Huh? Oh, yeah, right. What the heck is she talking about? Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you were some chump, just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? The clock you made for her, Larry? And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all. Larry, pick a mood. Bonus dialogue chance at the end of the chapter is always funny. Larry is a guy for sure. You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling. Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. Glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really I am, thanks. I hope that made him feel a little better. How did Cindy get that clock through customs is the question. I mean, why wouldn't she? It's not like actually a weapon. $3911 customs. Am I missing something? Yeah, but it's heavy and you can only have so much weight in your suitcase. Well, I mean, she probably had clothes with it. But I guess that was kind of their point. Why would you carry such a heavy clock with you if you didn't care for the guy who gave it to you? Well, we saw what she looked like. I don't think she was buff. She was a model. Right. Hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. Never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Okay, so like, there are some like lawyer episodes in Conan, except like for some reason, every single time, like the defendant just refuses to talk to the lawyer for some reason, and like they have to like really work hard, and like they just won't say anything, just no word, nothing. Don't talk to the lawyer. It's like, that's your lawyer, man. That's not a cop. In order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Oh yeah, the anime original rival they made for Eri. Talk to your lawyer specifically. Yeah, like, I've worked with lawyers, and lawyers are like some of the easiest people to talk to. They want you to not be guilty. You have to help them. Believe in the heart of the client that believes in you. Listen, learn, grow strong. I should rewatch those episodes again. They were some of Conan's most creative filler episodes. I love them, except they do kind of stress me out because it's like you're talking on Kogoro's behalf in a courtroom. Like that's a crime. I know there's like a lot of crimes in the show, but like you're committing a crime on Kogoro's behalf here. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Is there any episode that doesn't have a crime? There is a couple of episodes actually that do not have a crime, including the very first Conan episode I ever watched. Well, the kinda was a crime, but it's basically like, oh, we found this lost cat and we have to figure out who the real owner is because 3 different people claimed it. He routinely commits assault and battery against Kogoro already. It's about time he crimed on Kogoro's behalf. Hey, how about dinner? On me? We'll drink a toast to innocent butts. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry. Consistently gets his name wrong at least. Something, I guess. We're saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him. Yeah, part at least. You'll have to tell me more about it sometime, maybe over drinks? This will never happen. Finding the owner of a lost kitty sounds adorable. Yeah, I was like... Of course the first Conan episode I watched was... by the way, it was like episode like 850 or something. Yeah, Conan does have the occasional super low stakes story. I remember one episode about the school ghost that was not a crime, as if I remember correctly. Correct? Yeah, there's one early filler episode about a sports flag being vandalized. But somebody did die in that episode. Pretty sure somebody died. Like, I don't think it was like a murder on the spot, but somebody died, I'm pretty sure. It's funny that she's getting his name wrong when it's literally one of the "can you read" test questions from the judge. Hey, and you might know this. What's the original... What's his original name in Japanese, and what does she call him? And so, my first trial came to... Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends." But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. Did they? It's tough to remember. Yeah, I'm pretty sure there was like... You know, they were like... trying to talk about like the owner of the school and the stuff and whatever, and like the director like passed away and they found out on the phone, and then that's when like they just gave up and like came clean. That's what I remember. His name is Masashi Yahari, but I'm not sure what she calls him instead actually. I would have to like see the kanji and hope I know them. You know what the pun? I only know the translation fun fact about the next chapter. Alright, I can also remember 2 done in 1 chapters with no real crime. Yeah, there's definitely like a couple of episodes without crimes. Maybe not like a huge percentage. But for example, there's a lot of episodes that come before the movie as like tie-in episodes. A lot of those are like really, really chill. Like one of them was something about like taxi was driving in front of the cafe, and I would like cut off the power or something for like a little bit, and then cakes would melt, and that was like the problem they had to figure out. One is a New Year's story where Kogo runs around town trying to hide from the kids. Yeah, that one is cute, but I think that's an OVA actually. Another where they save an old man from killing himself because he lost a lottery ticket. Oh yeah, I remember that one. It was movie ticket. Wasn't it? No. That could... I remember maybe a different one. No, maybe it was that one. Who knows? There's a lot. There's so much. I didn't know it then. But that clock was soon going to be at the center of another oh, come on. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry. would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to. That's some of the special slash okay, has multiple episodes. A new episode has been. Oh, this guy. I remember that guy. I remembered him. Of course, there's the one where they try to find Dr. Agatha's for stuff. Oh, I love that one, actually. Save. I forgot about saving. Beep. How far I've gotten in any Ace Attorney. Kate, you haven't even started the second one? You made it through the tutorial and that's it? Well, you're about to see stuff then. The series was so popular they just went, hey, can we dub those other things as well? I see. That's cool. French dub for Detective Conan is sad. Not great. So they call it a cellular instead of a cell phone. I mean, that's cellular phone. Yes, suicide is legal in Japan, so there's no crime there, but it would be in crime in some other country. Yeah, I heard that the reason it's a crime is that so if you try to kill yourself, the police can enter your home because they suspect a crime is happening because they suspect that you're trying to kill yourself. I think that's like a very optimistic at it. I hope that's the case. But, you know, it doesn't always go well. Hello, this is Maya. Hey Maya, it's me. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Doesn't Maya like get framed for murder several times? That's not even the only one. She's, like culprits will see me, Maya and just be like, this one, I'm gonna frame for this murder. I'm actually shocked that there isn't, like, nobody in Detective Conan tries to go, no, the kid did it. In America, jurisdictions deem it a crime because it messes up insurance claims pattern. You know, this makes a lot more sense. I felt like the explanation I had been given was a bit too good-hearted. Actually, I think Murder Pay was a TV studio. Okay. There's a TV studio, I remember that. Sorry, I've been so busy. How have you been? Well, lonely, and it's all your fault. Come on, we know it's Maya. The name popped up. Nah, I'm just teasing. I've been great. I'm finally getting used to having my own place. That's good to hear. Actually, I'm calling because I have a favor to ask. I know. You want me to hold evidence for you? Sharp as always. There's a lot of buzz about the upcoming trial. I just don't feel safe keeping the evidence here. Wait, so you're just like, come here, my teenage sister, here's evidence, now run. I don't remember that. Do you know how little it narrows it down that you remember somebody got shot? In murder mystery. I gotcha. So, what is it this time? This time it's a habit, like you just do this all the time. The clock. Clock? Yeah, it's made to look like that statue, the Tinker, and it tells you the time. I thought you might like it. You always like toys. Honestly, iconic of her. I agree, I kinda like it. Ran around with the evidence for a couple days. It was the husband of Phoenix. I'm pretty sure that case is like really deep in. Are you sure you made it that far? I do only remember one gunshot in this game. That got the line, that was it. Okay. Hey, I'm not a little girl anymore, sis. Now. You know I'm only teasing. I should probably tell you, the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? Not working? That's lame. I had to take the clockwork out, sorry. I put some papers inside it instead. Papers? Is that the evidence then? Well, there's a possibility that it might turn out that way yet. What does that mean? Can you come by the office tonight, say 9, to pick it up? I'll be in a pre-trial meeting until then. Okay, sis, but I expect dinner. Something good. Like burgers. I could really good for a good burger. No idea is a good with the osmosis, and honestly, I think you might have just seen posts about it. Like, it's really easy to find that information, that case information in particular. Also, this is like so sibling coded. Like, yeah, I'll do this super important task for you, but you better give me good food. This is how you know it's a localization burger. What do you mean? There's burgers in Japan? Like, in Yu-Gi-Oh! Yugi loves burgers, that's his favorite food. Guess what was in the original Japanese? What is it? I didn't even question this. There's burgers in Japan. There's burgers like everywhere in the world. It's not a special food. Miso ramen. Okay, well, I have a bias. I like miso ramen and I don't like burgers. So. Can't let Americans know ramen exists. Such a shame. Ramen is so much superior. Yeah, you can throw stones at me, but I'm not American, so there. I didn't even question it, like it made sense for a child to want burgers. Just attacking me in specifically hating burger. I didn't say hate it, I just said I don't like it. Explaining the legal system to an American, so imagine going for a really good burger. Ace Attorney, Detective Conan, shaking hands, letting children commit crimes. Cold evidence, stuff like that. Okay, we'll hit the usual joint. Alright, it's a deal. Okay, sis. Actually, I wonder if burgers are overpriced in Japan. I actually don't know how much they are. But like when I went to visit the UK, there was a Tim Hortons, and of course I'm Canadian, so we went inside and like the fucking donuts were like £5 each, and I was like, why are you talking about those things are like $1? It's like one of the only things that are like $1 here. That's outrageous. They just make the out of gold. Do they just import the donuts? They have to ship them over instead of making their own? Like, what was going on with those prices? And I know I'm not misremembering because we were in Glasgow and we were hanging out with Dusky, and Dusky grabbed my Pokemon Go and like I had just shiny and then named my shiny £5 donut, so I remember it forever. Is a ramen actually better than burgers? So I do have to agree. There we go. I'm right. Give me a Conan episode where the killer is a minor, so they can't be held criminally responsible, and Conan to discuss their faking their age. I would love that, but it's not gonna happen. They can't. I don't think they want to acknowledge that fact. I wonder if this was pre or post Brexit? It was definitely post Brexit. I went in the UK in January this year. So I've been meaning to ask you, yes? Pursuant to your Japan move, actually. Every stream Rubber Lotus shows up and it's like, hey, can I ask you a favor? But I kinda like it. Oh, don't cry. Don't cry. Go ahead. I love helping people. Makes me feel reliable. Are you interested in Reddit at all? I do have an account, and I run a community, but it's very dead. Type exclamation mark Reddit. Yep, I'll be waiting, Maya. Oh, I see what you mean by cellular. Yeah, early days of cell phones. That's why we call them in French, cellular. Pretty sure this is coming. Yeah, there we go. There's our dead Yokoka's Quest community on Reddit. That has like maybe 5 posts in it. I mostly use Reddit to check out chronic illness subreddits, because there's where you can find, like, there's information you can only find on Reddit about my conditions. Over here, I'm not even gonna try pronounce that. I don't have any idea how to read German, I'm sorry. Once you /settled in Japan, I'm considering asking you if you're comfortable with the idea of mingling with this community. Like our Japan life. Oh, I've been like checking them sometimes, but I'm not like a poster. We'll see. We'll ask me at that time. That has some individual donuts for £4, but I'm pretty sure they did have some for £5 in store when we went. Right? Like, that didn't come from nowhere. Like, Dusky wrote that in my phone for a reason. If £4 is still outrageous, that's $8. They're like $1 or $2, and that's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. It's a donut. Crazy. Conversation recorded September 5th, 9:27 a.m. Oh my god, Mia. They should have made her in her 30s. She's dead at 27. That's so sad. Now, Miss Faye, I'll take what's mine. The papers. Papers, please. Like, you know, the hand in Majora's Mask. Paper, please. Even Dunkin' Donuts are... Like, I just want to know who the hell is buying £5 donuts at Tim Hortons in the UK. Like, there's gotta be nobody. How they stay in business. They ship those donuts there or something. I think the closest Gosho ever came to this was a case with the... No, you can't spoil it like this. You have to call it Murderer Shinichi. You cannot spoil the twist. I'm not reading that out loud. Also, it's a good case. I like it. I actually drew fan art for it recently. Okay, I have to like lock in because there's a lot of this game. Oh my god, I spent like I finished the case at like 6 and it's 6:50. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, but I can't give you what I don't have. Miss Faye, you are a poor liar. Why, I see it right over there. That must be the tinker that swallowed those papers. Who talks like this? How could you know? Ho ho, you are not pugniferous of my background. What is that word? Gathering information. I'm gonna look. I don't know how to spell it. I give up. I can guess the meaning. Gathering information is my business. I should have been more careful. Ho ho. My dear Miss Faye, I am so very sorry. But I am afraid I must ask you for one more thing. Your eternal silence. Farewell, Miss Faye. I can't believe this is the murder weapon twice in a row. Do they always show you who the culprit is? Red, white, blue. It's not a real word? Oh, he just made that up. He's messing with me. Uh-oh, I'm late. Huh. That's strange. Guess the chief left without me. That her sister was coming over, so we should all go out for dinner. What's that smell? Blood? Yeah, maybe she's in her office. What do you mean? Oh. Smell blood and I can't be good. Have to check and see if Mia is the chief's okay. Smell blood. Oh, sis, one's there. Chief? 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 No, only those two cases and a few other cases in the series show the culprit. Okay. Who are you? Yeah, I tried to like look up that word and like it auto-corrected to like type of tree. 21st. The strange girl dropped cold. I left her lying on the office sofa. I went back to the chief where she lay under the window. Her body was still warm. I could feel it when I held her shoulder. Then, all too quickly, it began to fade. If I remember correctly, this guy might be making up words. I see. Until finally she was cold. You could have like just, I don't know, check her pulse. Chief. Shards of glass are scattered on the floor. They seem to be the remains of a glass light stand. Call the police, right? No clues here. A large building right across from the office. Gate Water Hotel. A nice luxurious place. This is a case where Phoenix should not be allowed to be the lawyer for, but I don't think they care about conflict of interest, right? What is it? frosted with dried blood. How ironic that this became the murder weapon again. Chief's chair. A simple, functional design. Feels pretty good to sit in too.
Blood.
Chief. Hard seeing her like this, but if there are any clues here. She was struck on the head with a blunt object. She probably died instantly. Tinker, lying next to her, must have been a murder weapon. The murder weapon. Looks like a statue, but it's actually a clock, made by Larry Butts. There are some glass shards near the chief's body. Must be the glass light stand lying broken in the back of the room. Nothing else that seems like a clue. Oh, that redeemed me the notification view. What? Piece of paper. It must have fallen from Yasred. I'm running OBS in safe mode today because it was glitching out, so it's not my usual setting. What could it be? The word is written in blood on this scrap of paper. Maya? Yeah, write this. Yeah, talking plays a notification animation. Whoops. I see. Thanks for telling me. You know, I just realized I only said Attorney Trilogy 3 times. Oh my god, Kate. The paper is a receipt from a department store dated yesterday. I think that's enough snipping around. Receipt. A department store receipt with letters written in blood on the back. I'd better call the police. Find out what that girl was doing. You've never met her before. Painful to look, but I have to from yesterday. Okay, I think that's it. The girl just now. Where'd she go? Forgot about this game and this. DS 3DS Switch and PC. I put her right there on that sofa. Uh-oh. I hope she didn't run out on me. Yipes. Don't scare me like that. Excuse me, but who are you? It's okay. I work here. Maya. Maya Faye. Maya Faye? Maya? Yeah, I was writing this girl's name. Maybe I should show her the receipt. I never thought there'd be a use for evidence like this outside the courtroom. Seems to be in shock. I don't want to disturb her, but I have to know. You tell me what happened. I came in, the room was dark, and so she was already dead. Oh, you're the chief's sister. I'm her younger sister. You were here visiting? Late at night? You mentioned it already, you already know this. Yes. She said she wanted me to keep some evidence for her. Evidence? Yes, it was that clock. It was Tinker. attention desk. I usually sit. Small writing desk cluttered with office supplies. Couldn't cram more legal books in here, even if you wanted to. You can gaze upon the shelves without feeling insignificant. The door to the chief's office is slightly open. I'd better not touch the door now. Okay, so we do have fingerprints. A large painting. I guess you'd call this modern art. I, on the other hand, call it a mistake. I love that he's an art major. Sofas for clients. It's leather. A real luxury model. Can I show her the tinker? About the tinker. Tinker. That was, oh, sis. Probably shouldn't have asked her about the murder weapon. Wait, what did she say to this? Everybody makes a joke about that. Sorry, I've never seen that before. It was lying next to... I know, I saw it there too. I thought they might be of the light stand. Maybe. Never heard of a glass light stand. Before Mia died, she wrote a message with her own blood. Wrote it on the back of this. That's my name. Why? Why would she write my name? Please, just calm down. Why would she write... Why would she write my name? The internet told me correct. It is not a cursed game until the character turns to look at you and starts raining hyper-realistic blood after 6.60. Why did you redeem it more than once? Okay. Uh-oh, now I've done it. I'd better hurry up and call the police. You've not called the police yet. Never heard of a glass light stand before. Work here, wouldn't you know it, right? Everything is written in the chief's ultra neat handwriting. Small office, but it makes a good bit of money. Surprisingly, the chief was never good with machines. But all she used was this, or was email. She picked up this ancient model at some garage sale for practically. It's funny, the older this game gets. All the chief's important documents are packed in. This is where she filed her case, records, and... Alright, let's call the police. Right, I better call the police. Oh, that's funny. A few of the screws on the receiver are missing. Looks like someone was halfway through taking it apart. Police? Please, come quick. What was that? Someone screaming from outside the window? Ew. She's staring right at me. She's holding a phone in her hand. Phone receiver is missing a few screws. I'd better not use it. Did I not call the... Why am I not calling the police? Oh, okay, they're here anyway. Yeah, canonically a boomer with technology. The police. Sounds like they're coming this way. Freeze, police. You. Alright, I'm Detective Dick Gumshoe, see? Gumshoe? What an odd name. Receive a report from building, oh, whatever. From the building across the street, across the way, see? Got a person saying they saw a murder. Must have been that woman I saw. It's the cops, yeah. Anyway, he's like out of breath. You need a minute, bro? Anyway, I don't want either of you moving 1 inch, okay? Great, just great. Oh yeah, wait, she wouldn't have. Nah. Whoa. Excuse me. Eek. This word Maya here mean anything? Um, that... That's my name. What? The victim drew this here note in her own blood, see? With her dying breath, she wrote down the killer's name. Killer? I'm not... Case closed. You're coming down to the precinct, ma'am. Hey, Clef, this is one of my favorite game series. It's the first playthrough. It is not, but I never finished the game, so eventually we'll catch up to how far I made it. And it was like years ago on the DS. How are you doing? What? Mia's younger sister, Maya, was arrested on the spot. I was taken in for questioning and didn't get out until the next morning. She's a minor, what are you gonna do with her anyway? My eyes were heavy, but I couldn't sleep. I sat around, waiting for visiting hours to begin at the detention center. Arrested for the crime of being named Maya. Really? That's a kid, man. Let her go. Yeah, I'm doing alright. I had a like really rough week, but starting to feel a bit better. I had to talk to Maya as soon as possible. Being a minor doesn't mean jack in case attorney. It should. Isn't she like, I'm pretty sure she gets framed multiple times too. I remember, like, so sorry, Maya. Never become an adult. Family seems cursed. September 6, 9, 7 a.m. Detention Center, visitors room. Wow, they have poor Maya locked up like a criminal. Oh, it's you, the lawyer. I'm so sorry, Maya. You're having like the worst day ever. Morning. Morning. You look so tired. Are you going to be my attorney? Well, that's what I wanted to talk to you about. Up to you. I'd better give it to her. Up to you. Up to me. I don't think it's something I should decide. After all, you're the one in trouble here. They're never going to believe me, are they? They follow Pokemon rules. 10 is considered adult. Poor Maya. Even you, when you found me in the office, looked at me like I had done it. Did I look at her like that? No, I think we were just shocked. No, I never thought. He considered it for half a second and immediately dismissed it. Maya, don't worry. It's okay, I understand. And I've also heard about you. How she's perking up. Heard? Heard what about me? I was talking to my sister on the phone the other day. Today was my junior partner's first time in court. Wow, really? How'd that go? It was quite the scene. Honestly, I was on edge the whole time. It's been a while. Ha, so he crashed and burned? The genius. One of those strike fear in the heart of evil types. The only thing he's lacking is experience. Huh, sounds like it was fun. Well, I know who to go to if I ever get in trouble now. I don't know, Maya. I think you might want to wait. Give him 2 more years. That is, unless you want to be found guilty. Wow. Per canon episode is 3. Per murder depends on how we're counting the serial killer charge. That's what she said. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to insult you. No, it's okay. It's true, I guess. But at the same time, I can just sit by and watch. When I think of the person who did this to me, yeah. I know. Maya for the camera. Oh, I like the music. Guard monitors the visitor. He hasn't moved an inch. A real pro, this guy. Something I've been meaning to ask you. Yes? What's with that outfit? Oh, this? This is what all acolytes wear. It's my uniform, you could say. Acolytes, like people in religious training. Is it what you do? Is it acolyte or acolyte? Vowels in English. My worst enemy. What is it you do? Oh, it's nothing strange, really. I'm a spirit medium. Training. Spirit medium? Pretty sure that qualifies as strange. Acolyte, okay. Acolyte. Okay, okay. My brain wants to read it in French, which is acolyte. Maya, my beloved. She's my favorite character if you... Yeah. Good. She looks like she's probably, like, really fun to cosplay. Like, those look like really... Acolyte. You tell me about the day of the murder. Yeah, it's probably our loan word. Free French quiz, yay. I can give you French anytime, just put a French sentence in there, I'll read it out loud. Could you tell me about the day of the murder? Yes. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to hold on to a piece of evidence for an upcoming trial. Evidence? Yes. That cloth shaped like the thing. The one Larry made. How could that have been evidence in a case? Right. She said something about that. I remember. Want to hear it in her own voice. I think Maya and Conan would be easy. Her own voice? Yes. I'm pretty sure our conversation is on my cell phone. You recorded it. Yeah, I forgot how to delete those things. So, you say you have a conversation with your sister on your cell phone. Let's hear it. Right. Oh, I just remembered that detective took my cell phone. Sorry. Oh, right, of course. Next time I see Detective Gumshoe, I'll ask him for it. I'll write you a note so you don't forget, okay? Sure, thanks. Maya and Conan would be besties for real. Can you just imagine the amount of trouble they would get on crime scene? There's not enough hands to stop these two. Maya's memo. A conversation I had with my sister is recorded on my cell phone. Oh, we're not done. Can you tell me about the day of the murder? Sorry, I know it must be hard. No, it's okay. All I've been doing the last few hours is talking about it. I've kind of gotten used to it. Let's see. That morning I got a call from my sister. She wanted me to plot a piece of evidence for the upcoming trial. That's the Tinker clock that they repeat. Practically qualifies as a serial murderer by now. So then, when did you arrive at the office? It was right around 9. The lights were off and I could smell blood. Then I found her, my sister. Thanks, Maya. That's all I need here for now. I feel Anne can bully me to play all the ace at all. To be honest. And well, it sounds like Anne has not been very successful at this. Trying my best. Sadly, I know how to parry. And I'll let you in on a secret. First off, why are you not VIP? Hold on. The secret, getting Kate to do anything for you, is to offer art. If you draw her something, if you tell her, if you do this thing for me, I'll draw you something, and get Kate to do anything. Tail snitch? I don't know what you're talking about. I just know this from experience because it always works every single time. I've done it today. Nobody had to snitch to me. I do this to you all the time. It works every single time. Tell Kate you'll draw her something for every game. Or something. It's gonna work. And she knows it's gonna work, this is why she's screaming right now. We had this talk with Tails literally a few hours ago. I literally don't know what you're talking about, I just know you. Nobody has to snitch to me, Kate, I know you. That's all I need to hear for now. So, you're an acolyte, a medium in training. That's right. Okay, family, especially the... Wait, hold on, I actually have to look this word up because it might mean something different than what I'm using. Okay, it means assist. Because in French it kind of mean like accomplice. Yes, so it's a bit different. Yeah, call out, Chris. Read you like a book. Yes, I'm losing it. The Faith family, especially the women, have always been very sensitive to the spirit world. Wait a second, you said Faith family. So Mia was into this stuff too. Of course. She left the mountain to follow her career, she said. Her powers were first class too. I had no idea. I had to kill her because she was just powerful for this game. I'm sorry. It was a compromise to give us a competent woman. Had to kill her. In 2001. It's still going. I'm still dying in real life. What perfect timing for me to show up high and door. Yeah, our class bunny is at it. Our class pet. Little jester. We love you, Kate. The concept as fridging if Mia haunts the narrative in a literal sense. No, I love that for her. I do love that for her. Do they ever use like medium powers for anything other than calling her advice? I feel like that's all they use it for. Also, you're just like, come here, see Kate explode, leave. Love that for you. Wait, what? So, you're real, honest to goodness spirit medium with ESP and all that? Yes, training. I just have a sicknesses for Kate deaths. Well, can't you contact Mia's spirit then? You can just ask her who killed her. I'm sorry. I'm still in training. I couldn't do something on that level. I thought that would be too easy. Something the matter? I was wondering, could I ask you a favor? This is the address of a famous lawyer. My sister gave me this a long time ago. She said if I was ever in trouble, I should call him. And well, I'm in trouble. Do you think you could go ask him to represent me? Anything for you. Sure, why not? I'll go ask. Thank you so much. I have no one else to turn to. Baby girl, I'm here, I'm here. Say, what about your parents? Can't you just ask her who killed her? Yeah, it turns out you can't rely on that either. I'll ask about her parents, Phoenix. Okay, I see. Don't worry, leave it to me. Thank you. The trial's tomorrow at 10. Wow, they move fast. What, tomorrow? Tomorrow. What if this guy refuses? They told me that if I don't find one, the state will pick an attorney to defend me. When will that happen? They're giving me until 4 this afternoon. Evening hours are almost up. I'd better hurry. Right, I'll be back. Time to run. Can we even, like, go there? Like, just the transit alone. I was away for keyboard for a moment. What happened? I called Kate out and she thought that you snitched at me, but I just know her. September 6th, Rosberg Law Office. According to the receptionist, the big bus is out. She couldn't say when he'd be back. Must be hard to keep track of everything when you're a famous lawyer. Not to mention running an office like this. Yeah, I said if Anne wanted Kate to do anything, then she just she just has to be offered art. Like you just have to tell Kate, if you do this for me, I'll draw you something. And Kate was like, did tails tail on me? And I was like, no, I do this literally all the time. I've done this today. That's why I'm playing this game. It literally is why I'm playing this game. Is because I said, Kate, if you give me this game, I'll draw you something. Guess I'll just have to come back later. That painting had been bugging me ever since I stepped in here. The oil paint is so thick it's practically giving me a stuffed nose. I'm sure the price is nothing to that either for that matter. I love that he's like so picky about art. It's the best. Expensive looking mahogany bookshelves filled with expensive looking books. Like you're just gonna examine stuff and he says like very normal things about everything and then like every single painting he just like has to diss and I love that for him. He does have opinion about art and we love that. Funny, they don't look like they've ever been read. Solid mahogany desk. Mahogany is like type of wood, right? Fancy wood. Okay. The wood's been polished to a deep luster. An expensive potted plant. No idea what kind of plant, but probably the most expensive one available. Not know anything about plants. Table for clients. An elegant ebony case. If I'm not mistaken, the lighter is made of solid gold. Damn. Even I can tell someone's got money to burn. I think that. Hey, what is it? The lawyer? Sorry, I haven't seen him yet. I see. I'd better go see if I can find this elite lawyer she's talking about. Wait. What about your family? I only had my sister. My father died when I was very young. And I don't know where my mother is. Don't know. She could still be alive. Women in my family have been mediums for generations. They say a lot of spiritual power runs in our blood. About 15 years ago, our family was involved in an incident. There was a man and he ruined our mother's life. Oh no, ruined. After that, she disappeared. Several years after that, my sister announced she would become a lawyer and she left the mountain. So, you live by yourself? Yes, I've gotten used to it. Oh, also, I had to become independent or I would lose my powers. I feel bad for her all by herself up on that mountain. What do you mean you had to be independent to not lose your powers? So, who was this man who ruined your mother? About 15 years ago, there was an unusual murder case. It made quite a stir. Everyone was talking about it, apparently. Police were running out of leads, and they were getting desperate. You key smashed so hard that you opened your laptop graphic card? Wait, they didn't use a spirit medium, did they? Police convinced my mother to try and contact the victim. Wow, so what happened? The case was solved. We thought. The man my mother helped the case that the police capture was innocent. The police consultation with the medium had all been carried out in secret, of course. But a man found out about it and leaked it to the press. He told all the papers that my mother was a fraud, and the media jumped on it big time. My mother, became the laughingstock of the nation. See. White. Excuse me? White? That was his name. My sister told me. White. Yeah, about that. September 6th. Gray & Co. Law Officer. The office is filled with police officers. They're all busy searching for clues. Hey, you there. This is a crime scene, Paul. No trespassing. Sorry. Thought I know you from somewhere. Wait, you're that Butts guy, aren't you? No, Phoenix, right. How could anyone mistake me for Larry? I guess I got the wrong name, Mr. Wright. Sorry about that. People are bad with names in this game. Makes me feel better about being bad with names. That Butt guy, he was a killer and you're no killer, right? He was proven innocent. Right, and you were? Gumshoe, wasn't it? Dick Gumshoe? Right, at your service. Hang on, that's Detective Gumshoe to you, Paul. Anyway, get the name right. I did. And don't go calling me Dick. Alright. Hey, Dick, get over here. Yes, sir. Be right there. Okay. Ahem. You're a lawyer, right, Paul? If you got business here, you'd better do it quick. Ew, he thinks I'm Maya's lawyer. About Mrs. Fate, you do an autopsy. You want to know the result, eh? Now, don't you go looking at me like that, Paul. It's no use. She might have been your boss, but that doesn't mean you get any special treatment. Alright. You can see the report, but that's all. Alright, see you, Endor. Thanks for coming. Yes, autopsy report. Time of death. Dates. September 5 at 9 p.m. Single blunt force trauma. Death was instantaneous. About Maya. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the trial. Sorry, Paul, but this is one trial you aren't going to win. Why do you say that? City's put prosecutor Edgeworth on the prosecution. Edgeworth. I'm sure you know what that means, you being a lawyer and all. Prosecutor Edgeworth. That's right, Paul. Mr. Miles Edgeworth himself. Yeah, I know him. Wait, you do know him, don't you? It would be funny to say no, but I don't want to spend too much time going out of my way to say wrong things. I know him. He's a feared prosecutor. He doesn't feel pain, he doesn't feel remorse. Won't stop until he gets his guilty verdict. Oh, don't talk about him that way. You make him barely sound human. Edgeworth's #1 stand over here. Still, I'm afraid this pretty much decides the case. So, Edgeworth is on this one. He hasn't lost a case since he became prosecutor at the incredibly young age of 20. Of course, there are rumors of back alley deals and forged evidence. All I know for sure is that Edgeworth hurts crime with almost an most abnormal passion. I never imagined I'd be facing him so soon. I do want to acknowledge the fact that they're in their 20s at least. They're not 16 like anime, and I like that. Thank you. Yeah, he's my boyfriend. I was wondering, did you see Maya Faye's cell phone? Oh, that? I have that. Do you think you could give it back? Sure. I mean, wait a second, Paul. Tricky lawyer. Uh-oh, he's on to me. Tell him straight. If I tell him what I wanted, there's no way he'll give it to me. Oh, okay. Matter? Oh, no, it's just, detective. Nope. I know nothing, Paul. Why are you acting like that? That cell phone has a lot of numbers on it, like her boyfriend's. Cell phone holds all the little girl's sweetest and spiciest secrets. You're trying to confuse me. Sorry, Paul, I already checked all the numbers in memory. Impressive, you're quite a detective. Uh-huh. Oh, here, you can have the phone back. There weren't any suspicious call records in there after all. Seems he didn't notice the recorded conversation. Maya's cell phone received from Detective Gumshoe. Maya's cell phone holds a conversation between the chief and Maya. Hey, remember when cell phones looked like that? How would you feel if I told you Athena is 18? Well, it's also special, so. So she's 18 at least, she's not 17 or 14. I miss cell phone varieties. You could tell a lot of a character's personality with which design you picked for them. But I have to admit, rectangles are easier to draw. Check the court record to hear the recorded conversation. I guess I've asked all the questions I need to. Well done, Paul. Yes, thank you. I'll be heading out now. Oh, wait. One more thing I wanted to mention to you. I don't suppose you're planning on talking to that witness. Anyway, you better not. No influencing the witness with your lawyery ways, Paul. Come to think of it, I had completely forgotten about her. The witness? Yeah, Miss April May. Sorry about this, but I can't tell you anything about her. Well, you just told me her name. Miss May, huh? Kate, are you okay? Are you gonna be okay? I miss when we had the little keychains on cell phones. Seriously, why don't we have that anymore? Why did they take that away from us? Like we had an era of time where everything was customizable and then they were like, what if it wasn't anymore? What if everything looked the same for everybody? Screw you. There is no way that little hole was like difficult to produce. Sorry, I can't off screen. To have a culprit confession. So you've sent her home already then? Aha, you're trying your lawyerly tricks on me now. Not to go outside her room until the trial. What is it? Wanna come? So, she's still in the hotel across the way. Right. I guess I should know better than to try to get the detective to mission. See, I think Phoenix should be besties with Conan too. Yeah, go to bed if you gotta, guys. Oh, I mean. You got that right, Paul. Time to pay a visit to Miss May. This is the call from earlier. Oh, this is unreadable to my eyes. That was painful, like... Actually. My eyes are not good for... An old movie poster. Apparently, this was the first movie that made Mia cry when she saw it. I'll have to check it out one of those days. Mia's favorite potted plant. I remember it had this bizarre name no one could ever remember. Cordyline stricta, Paul. What's that? That was great, actually. I like that. That was good. Mia's desk. Perfectly clean as always. The only thing it's missing is... yeah. Sky blue and so am I. Aw, there's that hotel right across the way. There's a horrendous amount of legal books. Curious stuff is that Mia probably read all of these. Number 6, Gatewater Hotel, Room 303. Well, hello there, handsome. Why is she holding her arms like this? She looks like she's about to say nya. She's about to kitty talk at me. I will never get over that they just named this place Gatewater Hotel. She is, huh? Hi, smooth, right? Real smooth. She's about to say like woo-woo and furry talk at me, I can tell. Look at her face. She wants to so bad. You're the lawyer, aren't you? The detective told me. Look, if I knew anything more about woo-woo talk, I would like read all her lines in it. But that sounds embarrassing. I'm not good at it. Sorry. You'll have to imagine it. He said, don't say anything to that lawyer, Paul. Teehee. Oh, she's teehee. Memo to self. Thank Detective Gumshoe for making my job harder. Gee, this is all like something out of a movie. It's also exciting. I can hardly contain myself. Oh, let me go freshen up so I can look the part of the beautiful eyewitness. I pity the lawyer that has to cross-examine this one. Yeah, but I have terrible news for you. There's a screwdriver stuck in this drawer. I wonder what's inside. Let's take a look. Hey! Hey! What are you doing? No touching. Oh, bad boy. You really shouldn't pry around in other people now. Wouldn't want to make me upset, would you? Upset? I thought she was going to explode for a second there. I wonder what could be inside the drawer. Flowers are fake as expected. I know some flowers and tulips, but that's about the extent of my floral knowledge. About that, Phoenix, you realize there's a protagonist, right? No foreshadowing. Ah, a still scene painting. Wait, should that be still life? Whatever, one of those is hanging on the wall. The late summer sunlight streams through the window. There's the Franco law office building. You can see inside of the room pretty clearly from here. I think it would be a little difficult to recognize my face from this distance, though. Well, only 2 glasses are on the table. Somebody must be staying with her. Simple bed. It's been recently made, nothing eye-catching here. What's inside, I wonder? Cough, cough. Maybe later. Phoenix comment about art remind me of 1999. I don't understand it, so it must be art. What a funny joke. Joke? Okay, but like Phoenix is actually an art major, pretty sure. Like he's gone to art school or something. It's pretty obvious that like most stuff he doesn't know much about, and then art he does. Do you think you could tell me something? I need you to describe what you observed at the time of the incident. Oh, observe, incident, you sound just like a lawyer in the movies. I like a man with a big vocabulary. Okay. Gulp, better not encourage her. You know that thing that happened the other day, the bad thing. What did you see when it happened? He's role-playing being stupid, and I love that. That's his response. He is candidly an art major though. Yeah. So I have to wonder what he specifically made. Fine arts, maybe? I don't suppose you could tell me about it, pretty please. Let me see. Well, dream on. If you want to know, you'll just have to come to court tomorrow, Mr. Lawyer. Oh boy. Could you just... Exactly who are you? Oh, lawyer, are you hitting on me? No, hey, I'm just doing my job here. Teehee, you know, you're cute when you blush. Believe me, this is the first time in my life I've blushed this much. Hey. Right, can you just tell me what it is you do? Well, no, teehee, you had your little hopes up, didn't you? lot of people headcanon him to be a theater major because of look at him, but I disagree. Well, his knowledge really tells me fine arts. Oh boy. Then again, I guess you get art history and visual arts. I mean, I was doing graphic design and I had art history, so I see there are 2 glasses on the table. Is someone staying here with you? Oh, what amazing powers of observation. Must be one of those famous detectives like on television. Oh, no, not me. I'm just a lawyer. Say, Mr. Big Detective, why don't you go look for clues in the garbage, huh? Miss May doesn't like nosy little lawyers. Oh boy. I think I'm done here. Maybe this guy's back. It seems like Mr. Grosbeck is out. Well, maybe I should just wait for him to come back. Ahem. That wasn't the most over-the-top clearing of the throat I've ever heard. Ah ha ha. So you're the one they say has been looking for me. Yes, that's me. He looks even grander than I imagined. Huh? That badge on your collar. Ah, so you're a lawyer, are you now? Yes, well, yes. And what do you want? I'm not particularly busy these days. Please proceed. Not busy? Then how come no one could get in touch with you? Huh? Something the matter? Came to see the one and only Marvin Grossberg, did you not? Well, here I am, boy. What do you want? Out with it. Well, sir, actually, it's about Maya. Maya Fey. Ah, yes, Maya Fey. Go on. Huh? Why the strange reaction? Ah, cha-cha. I'm really quite busy here, son. I can't go taking cases on a day's notice. No, it's quite impossible. Wait a second. How did you know the trial was tomorrow? Anyway, I'm afraid it's entirely impossible for me to represent her. Sorry, end of discussion. I didn't even ask. What's going on? He refused me before I even got a chance to ask him. What do I tell Maya? How can you just refuse like that? Please tell me why you won't take the case. Huh? Well, you see, it's just, I'm busy. The client is Maya Fey's. Maya trusted you. She knew her sister would be in good hands. Yes, of course, I know that. However, I'm sorry, but I must refuse. Sorry, goodbye. Beep. Fine. I don't have time to argue with you anyway. I'll go look elsewhere. Inside voice, Phoenix, he heard that. You said that out loud. Rumple, think not. Huh? Did you say something? I think not, I said. What do you mean? I'm terribly sorry, but I'm afraid that no lawyer worth their salt will take on this particular case. Terribly sorry, my boy. Why? I cannot say. I beg your pardon, but could you leave? Now, I have nothing more to discuss with you. What's going on here? How did you know Maya Fey? She worked here a long time ago. Quite the apprentice, that one. Learned my techniques in the blink of an eye. She left one day quite suddenly. She had a mission, you see. Mission? You could see it in her eyes. She followed it with a burning passion. Never looked back, that one. That's quite a painting. Ah, you noticed. That's my pride and joy. Impressive, isn't it? Well, isn't it? Color of the sky, the hue of the sea, the weave of the straw hat. It's worth at least 3 million. I have no intention of parting with it, of course. No, I won't sell it, not even to you. I wasn't interested. It's not for sale. Not buying. Jeez. Number 6, 3:42 p.m. Detention Center visitor. Hiya. Oh my god, we have like 18 minutes. Hiya. Oh, you're back. Did you find a lawyer? Well, what do I tell her? Well, see, just be honest. I really don't think you should use that guy. He didn't seem healthy. He was all skin and bones. What really happened? You don't mean he refused to help? Oh. I see. I've been abandoned then. Just a little longer now before the state-appointed lawyer comes, I guess. 4 p.m. Time's up. What should I do? Do I just leave her and go home? No. I've made up my mind. I'm going to defend you whether you want me to or not. Why? Why? Well, someone else is the culprit. You aren't the culprit, someone else is. How do you know? I have a hunch. Given the evidence, it would be easy to assume that Maya was the killer. But there's something about this whole thing that smells fishy. Witnesses strange behavior, that all an act. In the way that lawyer refused to help out Maya. But more than all that, she has no one left to help her. Nothing is more sad or more lonely than that. I know. I've been there a long, long time ago. Ugh. Why did I become a lawyer in the first place? Because someone has to look out for the people who have no one on their side. Maya, I won't abandon you. You can count on me. That's so kind of you. Well, let's fight this one and get you out of here. Right, thank you. Phew, she smiled at last. She looks like an entirely different person. One last question. You are innocent, right? Yes. And I trust you. So you trust me too, okay? His very, very tragic backstory. Honestly, he's so real for that though. Being bullied like that as a kid. It's a deal. So, what's next? There's something that's been bugging me. Just what was inside that strange woman's drawer? It was when I tried to look into the drawer that she got all defensive. There has to be something there. Oh, look at that big smile. Here. Hey, I got your cell phone back. Oh, say, can I listen to my sister's voice? Maya's eyes closed. She listened to every word with such intensity. 4 long tears began to roll down her cheeks. Thank you. Oh, music changed. It was so sad. Remember that receipt? You mean the one with my name on it? Any idea was she? Absolutely not. Do you trust me? I trust you. I trust you. Why? Don't you think I did it too? No, I don't. Just a hunch, but the detective thinks I did it. Wanted to ask you about the murder weapon. Poor sis. Better not ask her about this now. Okay. And go check the bar. Oh. Good afternoon, sir. Excuse me, you are? I beg your pardon, sir. I am the bellboy of this establishment. At your service, sir. Oh, right. I've just come up to deliver room service, sir. Do you know where Miss May be? I believe our guest, Miss May, is currently using facility. If you got no need of anything, I'll be taking back. Please, stay as long as you'd like. Enjoy. He just invited me to someone else's room, didn't he? Yeah. So hey, why does it seem like every time I come here, I end up embarrassing myself? Oh no. Wait, now's my chance to snoop around a bit. I almost forgot. Yeah, came back quick. Might I ask you to inform Miss May that there is a message for her? Please tell her that Mr. White of Blue Corp phoned. Oh, right, sure. The White of Blue Corp. I have heard that name. Oh god, I actually forgot about the bellboy's existence. Right, that was his name. Told me. White was the name of the guy who ruined Mia and Maya's mother. Could it be a coincidence? Drawer, drawer. Drawer is sticking out of that half-open drawer. Now's my chance to see what's inside. What do we have here? Wiretap? What would a woman like her be doing with a thing like this? I just took it. She's gonna notice it's gone, man. There's definitely something suspicious about this Miss May. Why would she have something like this in her hotel room? There's a story behind all this, I know it. Alright, I'll be using this bit of evidence in tomorrow's trial, that's for sure. For Maya's sake. I'll get to this woman's bottom. Wait, I mean, you know what I mean. Oh, bellboy. Still there? Uh-oh, time to scram. I look forward to tangoing with you tomorrow, Miss May. Report. A wiretap at the Gatewater Hotel. Say it ain't so. Nice. I should feed my cats real quick, but I think I would like to finish this case before we move on, before I stop for the day, so I'll be right back. Okay, hi, I'm back. September 7, 10 a.m. Record courtroom number 1. You only have one judge. That's why he can't retire. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Maya Fay. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. You. Defense is ready, Your Honor. Miles Edwards. I'd better not show any signs of weakness today or he'll be on me in an instant. Not true, there are at least 2 lawyers. I said judge. Did you mean judge? You did mean judge. Mr. Hedgeworth, please give the court your opening statement. Thank you, Your Honor. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, was at the scene of the crime. The prosecution has evidence she committed this murder. Can you eat your own food and not steal hers, please? Please, buddy? Seraph was trying to eat Vellum's food, which is like, he's crazy, she's never gonna let him. But it's okay, I carried him to his food. Good. He was napping like really, really hard. He seemed a bit confused. And we have a witness who saw her do it. The prosecution sees no reason to doubt the fact of this case, Your Honor. I'm sure. Thank you, Mr. Edgeworth. Let's begin then. If we may call our first witness, Your Honor. Prosecution calls the chief officer at the scene, Detective Gumshoe. He saw nothing, man. Witness, please state your name and profession to the court. Sir, my name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder. Well, sir, he used this floor map of the office to explain. Generally, how did Gumshoe ever become someone who could be put in charge of any crime scene? Well... yeah. Body was found by the window here. The cause of death? Loss of blood due to being struck by a blunt object, sir. Murder weapon was a statue of the tinker found next to the body, sir. Once again, we have not checked for fingerprint, because why would we? Guy survives off of instant ramen because that's all he can afford. Absolutely no, not nepotism. Was heavy enough to be a deadly weapon, even in a girl's hands, sir. Court accepts the statue as evidence. They're still calling it a statue. Floor plans added to the court record. Floor plans, the murder scene, the Fay and Cole offices. Now, detective. How is he that broken? Maybe he gambles. Usually that's what they do. Horse racing. Yes, sir. Immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay, who was found at the scene, correct? Can you tell me why? Yes, sir. I had hard evidence she did it, sir. Detective Gumshoe, please testify to the court about this hard evidence. Fuck yeah, he's into Uma Musume. Maya pays arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed to the scene. There were two people there already. The defendant, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Mr. Phoenix Wright. I immediately arrested Miss Maya Fay. I wasn't paying attention. What with Uma? Just read the chat. We're saying that Gumshoe is broke because he's gambling. And suggested that's the game he's playing. Why? We had a witness account describing her. The witness saw Miss Maya Fay at the very moment of the murder. Yeah, you better walk away. Did you hear about like the zine, the Persona 5 zine that like the organizer never worked on and just used all the money for takeout and Genshin? Gambling does things. Gacha does things to people. Watch out, Kate. The very moment, you say. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may begin your cross-examination. Yes, Your Honor. Cross-examine what? I couldn't see a single contradiction in that testimony. Wish. Mac. Hey, Maya just threw something at me. What's this? When my sister couldn't find any contradiction in a witness's testimony, she would bluff it and press the witness on every detail. Witness always slips up and says something wrong. Chat them to write all this. It worked lots of times. Hey, I should have expected Maya would know some of her sister's tricks. Alright, let's give this a try. Anything the matter? No, Your Honor. I'd like to begin my cross-examination. Maya is the one who tells Phoenix to start his signature attack, bluffing. Just fucking whatever. Say whatever. Maya pays arrest. As soon as the phone call came in, I rushed into... Who did you say you got a call from? Hey pal, don't play dumb. You know who. The call was from a customer at the Gateway Hotel, right across from the crime scene. Okay, I pressed. Not sure you did much though. Alright, please continue. There were two people there already. Bennett, Miss Maya Fay, and the lawyer, Phoenix Wright. Are you absolutely sure it was us? Listen, pal, your stomach will only get you so far. With her funky hippie clothes and your spiky hair, you two stayed out like suspicious people at a crime scene. Well, he does have a point about her. She is pretty unmistakable. I should pick my points to press with a little more care. Okay. Hold on just 1 second. Yeah? I heard correctly. You said you arrested her because you had hard evidence she did it, correct? Huh? Did I say that? Me? I heard you say it. You did say it. You said it. Oh my god, even Edgeworth is like, yeah, you said that. Exactly, what about this suspicious woman in Pink's claim was hard evidence? What? Miss May isn't suspicious and she sure isn't Pink, Paul. Is he colorblind? Well, I guess she is Pink. Okay. That's enough, Detective Gumshoe. Do you have any more solid proof other than her claims, Detective? Guess pressing can have its advantages. Yes. Yeah. Sorry, got the order of things mixed up in my testimony, Your Honor, sir. There was something I should have told you about first, Your Honor. Very well, Detective. Let's hear your testimony again. Hard evidence. After securing the suspect, I examined the scene of the crime with my own eyes. On a memo written on a piece of paper next to the victim's body. On it, the word Maya was written clearly in blood. Lab test results showed the blood was the victim's. So we do check blood, but okay. Also, there was blood found on the victim's finger. Where she died, the victim wrote the killer's name. But you like that? That's my hard evidence. You didn't know her name. Before we begin cross-examination, I have a question for you, Detective. Wow, he's gonna do his job. Your Honor? Why didn't you testify about this vital piece of evidence the first time? You forgot. Yeah, no, I'm real embarrassed about it, Your Honor, sir. Try to be more careful. Very well. The defense may begin its cross-examination. You forgot. Detective Gumshoe. We get a lot of cases where the victim actually writes the killer's name. Sure, happens all the time in books and movies. But this isn't a movie, Detective. Oof. Let's talk about reality, shall we? I guess I haven't heard of many cases, no. Don't you find it a little odd that the victim would write down a name, especially the name of her own sister? Yeah, actually, you got a point, pal. Stop right there. The witness's opinion on the matter is irrelevant. The facts are clear. The victim wrote down the name of the accused. The victim told us the name of her killer. I mean, you guys just decided that. Order. That didn't go so well. That's right. That's what he said. That's his whole testimony. Okay. Has to be a contradiction. There's somewhere, let's find it. And did you find any evidence? Now, don't drop the gun on me, pal. Just listen. I'm getting to the good part. Got a bad feeling about this. Just because you found it next to the body doesn't mean the victim wrote it. Oh, that's not the argument you want, buddy. Ho, then who did write it, smarty pants? Who, I did. The killer. Anyone can see that. Oh. You're saying the killer wrote her own name? Buddy, please. She was framed. Hold on. That's the case, where's your evidence? Guess that was a bit of a tall order for you. Those without evidence shouldn't open their mouths, Mr. Wright. This isn't a movie, you're right, it's a visual novel. Yeah, Paul. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Not sure what he said wrong. I guess. You have proof it was me who wrote that. Of course I do, Paul. Oh, he sounded pretty confident this might not be. What kind of tests were these again? What kind? Oh well, I hear they take the little bits in the blood, the hemoglobin. hemoglobin. I refuse to decipher this matter. No expert on blood tests. Yes, that was quite clear. You may continue with your testimony. Ooh, sick burn. The hemoglobin's in your blood. Thanks, Paul. I mean, Your Honor, sir. Here comes you. Edgeworth is losing patience with you. Yeah? I look forward to your next evaluation, as should you. What does this mean? He's disappointed in you. Oh, that was it. Right, where was I? On which hand was the bloody finger, detective? The right hand? She was right-handed. Ha ha ha, nice try. Uh-oh. I guess I wasn't too hard to see what I was getting at there. Okay. Did I not do everything? He just said he's gonna cut Gumshoe's pay. That's why he's broke. What was this? Sorry, have bad memory sometimes. Okay. Sure, we'll try this. Well, it could have been the witness, Miss. Hold on. Witness was in her hotel room, not the office. Try pulling the other leg, Mr. Wright. Yeah, and while you're at it, pull mine too, Paul. Well, detective, tell us what was written on that memo you found. Your Honor, the statement contradicts this evidence. Oops. Does? No, I'm sorry, Billy. Objection overruled. Oops. My bad. What did you just present? I wasn't looking. Oh, the paper with Maya's name on it. I thought that was gonna be commentary instead of him saying contradicts that. Guess I could say I wrote it. But it's just because, yeah. Could have been me. What? So it was you? No. I'm just saying it could have been me. Can you prove it wasn't? Hold on. So, you admit to this? You admit that you wrote the note? Listen to me, Mr. Wright. This is a court of law, and I expect you to refrain from making thoughtless statements. Amateur. Well, detective. Sorry, guys. Oh, wait. Didn't she die right away? Yeah, she died right away, so it's probably related to that, isn't it? Oh, I just noticed. Do you want a hint? No, I'm good. I got this. There's one thing I want to clarify. I want you to clarify for me here. Say that the victim, Mia Fey, wrote this note that she was accusing defendant Maya Fey. That's really what you're saying. What? This isn't one of those lawyer tricks now, is it? Of course she wrote it. Who else could have? Have it backwards, detective. Backwards. The victim is the only person who absolutely could not have written it. This is a report words from your department, detective. Immediate death due to a blow from a blunt object. She died immediately. But in your way out of this one, detective. Order. The defense has a point. Someone who died immediately wouldn't have had the time to write anything. Mr. Wright, I beg your pardon, but when exactly did you obtain that autopsy report? When? Day after the murder? It was the day after the murder. Prosecution's point being? That autopsy report is outdated, Your Honor. What? The second autopsy report was performed yesterday at my request. Death was almost immediate due to a blow from a blunt object, but there is a possibility the victim lived for several minutes after the blow. I received these results this morning. No way! Your Honor, it's quite easy to imagine that the victim did have time to write Maya. Why did he bow like that? That is all. See, damn you, Edgeworth. You should have known you'd have something up your sleeve. Why, Mr. Wright, you look so shocked. Something you want to say? You're a sham, Edgeworth. Detective's a sham. I'm a sham. Mr. Edgeworth, there's nothing you won't do to get your verdict. What reason could you possibly have had to request a second autopsy report? Yeah, he's pretentious. Mr. Wright, the defense will refrain from personal attacks on the prosecution. No matter, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, say what you will, the evidence in this report is undeniable. Your Honor, I submit this report to the court. Understood, the court accepts the evidence. Yes, autopsy report died from a blow from a blunt object. May have lived for a few minutes after being. Well, Your Honor, the evidence strongly suggests the victim was identifying the killer. I suppose that's the obvious conclusion, yes. Darn, this isn't good. Prosecution would like to call its next witness. Poor innocent girl saw the murder with her own eyes. I'm sure she did. Let the witness, Miss April May, take the stand. Exactly what part of her is innocent? She's gonna woo talk at us. If this game came out a couple years ago, she would woo talk. You know she would. Witness, your name, please. April May, at your service, Winky. Order. An introduction should not require a reaction from the crowd. The witness will refrain from wanton winking. Oh, yes, Your Honor. This is not good. She's already captured the heart of every man in this courtroom. I believe in her. She's got women too. At least some. Tell us, where were you on the night of September 5th when the murder occurred? Gee, I was like in my hotel room. Hehe. I checked in right after lunch. This hotel is directly across from the Fane Co. law offices. That's right, big boy. Please testify to the court about what you saw. You're still here? Stealing what? What did you take? Witness again. When did she die? Do you not have a time? IFA age 27, the victim, chief attorney at Fane Co. law offices, excellent defense lawyer. IFA 17, defendant Maya's little sister in spirit, medium in training. Dick Gumshoe, age 30, detective at a local precinct, in charge of the initial investigation. Marvin Grossberg, age 64, veteran defense attorney and Mia's mentor. April May, age 23, an eyewitness to the events, testifies that she saw Maya commit the murder. Miles Edgeworth, age 24, a gifted prosecutor and a ruthless man who'd do anything to get a guilty verdict. Why is the bellboy here? Is he Mr. White? He looks suspiciously similar. Bellboy, age 26, bellboy at the Gateway Water. May steal this Aoife. Take care of him. It was like 9 at 9. Looked out the window. Oh yeah. Probably want to. Yeah. Oh, I saw. Oh, I'm not doing cross-examination. I'm reading for the first time. Wow. I might be a bit tired. And then, oh, I saw a woman with long hair being attacked. The one attacking her was the mousy girl sitting in the defendant's chair. Then the woman, like, dodged to one side and ran away. But that girl, she caught up to her and she hit her. And the woman with the long hair, she kinda slumped. The end, that's all I saw. Every little bitty witty wink. Yeah, if I will take care of you. Well, Your Honor? Indeed, a remarkably solid testimony. You say winky winky or whatever, like, come on. I don't see a need to trouble the witness any... Wait, Your Honor. Yes, Mr. Wright? What about my cross-examination? I thought the witness testimony just now was quite firm, didn't you? You're right, I understand you were Mrs. Maya Faye's understudy, were you not? You must know her techniques well. Cowardly way of finding tiny faults in perfectly good testimonies. Bro! Hey, how dare you? It's my right? Let me do my job. Well, Mr. Wright, will you cross-examine the witness? Yes, I'm doing it. Gladly proceed with my cross-examination. Only because I have a feeling Edgeworth doesn't want me to. Has to have some weakness. Very well, you may begin your cross-examination. It was like a 9 at night. I looked out the window. Why did you do that? Huh? Why? Like, why what? Why did you look out the window? Were you expecting to see something? Oh, well, gee. What? That's it? You can't get out of this question that easy. I sort of, you know, had a feeling. Well, I have a feeling she's trying to avoid the question. Maybe I should have pressed a little harder on this one. Or let's see how far I can get run with it. Surely you must have had a reason to look out your window at that time of night. You're right, I will not have you badgering my witness. Badgering? You insist on needling her with these trivial questions. I really don't think it should be allowed. Let's stop playing this game. Put it down, right now. Poor girl. Oh yeah. Order. Mr. Right. I've been warned. Poor girl. What about poor me? You looked out a window. What did you see? Woman with long hair. That was Mia Fey. Slender, sort of. Well, some people might say pretty if that's your thing. Your thing? The person attacking her? How do you know she was the defendant? Huh? Well, you know, she had a girlish physique. Women know these things. Look, I just know, okay? There was only one person at the scene of the crime with a short, girlish figure. The testimony is bulletproof, Your Honor. Right. He's right. Testimony certainly does make sense, and everyone in the court keeps siding with her. I'd better not press too hard on this. Judge what? Well, the attack. Please continue. How did you know it was my client? Huh? Well, gee. First of all, she had that girl's physique, and secondly, she was small. Who else could it be but her? Point. This money certainly does make sense, and everyone in the court keeps it. I didn't mean to click that. Go back. Oh. Wait, she said more after this, though. Oh well. Question your testimony. Hold on a minute. That testimony stinks. What? Hey, I'm willing to bet that you saw nothing. You really see the defendant at all? Ugh. Tourette, what's the meaning of this? Yes, what is the meaning? Somebody tell me, because I'm clueless about this, you mean? Okay. You really had witnessed my client, Mia Fey. You would not have noticed her clothes. You would have noticed her clothes before noticing her physique. Yeah. No one wears clothes like this on a daily basis, except her. I'm no expert on fashion, but her hairdo looks far from normal to me. However, the witness's testimony mentions neither of these things. My testimony is bogus. The witness failed to point out the fact that my client is dressing like a freaking weirdo. But still, we don't know if she was dressed that way the night of the murder. Bro, I was there. She was, Your Honor. I saw her. What's... What are you up to, baby? What? Why are you doing that? Alright. And so the detective comes. He's smart enough to know that you have to turn the doorknob. He was trying to do it. Not sure why. Yeah, I'm fine. Why were you doing that, buddy? What do you say to that, Miss May? Wow, what are you trying? Oh my gosh, she already said rawr. What are you trying to say, you mean lawyer? I saw what I saw. I just didn't think all the thrilling details were necessary, darling. May, the court would like to remind you to please omit nothing in testimony. I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'll be a good girl, I promise. I'm not even trying to talk like that. She just gives vibes. Testimony again, if you would. Damn, I almost had her. I did see everything, I did. Victim, the woman, dodged the first attack and ran off to the right. She was not that tall. And the girl in her hippie clothes ran after her. She hit her with that weapon. I saw it, I did. That clock, that kind of statuary clock, the ticker, I think. Well, does the accuracy of my report not startle you? Steve, I only wish you had been so detailed from the beginning. Please begin a cross-examination. Clock. Whoops. Right button. Didn't this come up in another testimony recently? Well, don't look so sour, Mr. Lawyer. You can't win them all. No, but I have a feeling I'm onto something. Miss May, what you just said just now was quite revealing. Revealing? Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you? Naughty Mr. Lawyer. You said that the statue of the Tinker was a clock, but there's no way of knowing that just by looking at it. Ugh. Actually, Mia is like 172 centimeters tall. What about Maya? Another person in much the same position as you recently called this a clock too. He was found guilty of murder. Order. Miss May, can you explain how do you know this was a clock? Oh, the witness saw the murder with her own eyes. That's all that's important here. The defense is trying to confuse the issue with trivial concerns. Yeah, they were like this. Maya is, I think, 154. It's short. Yeah, but like on the picture, they were the same height as what I was saying. Like Maya should have been shorter. Yes, of course. You will withdraw your question, Mr. Wright. The questions are all I have, Your Honor. And as you may recall, I've caught murderers with these questions before. Well, only once. Objection sustained. You may continue to question the witness. Phew, that was close. If you stopped me there, the trial would be over. What? So, what happens now? What happens now? You answer my question. How did you know it was a clock? What? That's... because I heard it? Yes, I heard it say the time. Look, you've been to the law offices of Fainco. No, hey, I didn't say that. Why would I go there? I heard it from my hotel room. The law offices of Fainco, where the murder took place, is very close to the hotel. She's got some good ears, bro, because she doesn't like the clock doesn't work anymore. She could easily have heard the clock. Well, Mr. Wright, are you satisfied? No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. I'm not satisfied because she couldn't have heard it. You were at the hotel. There's no way you could have heard it. Oh, whoops. I clicked the wrong one. Heard the clock go off in the building. You have proof that she could not? Amateurs. Listen to me, Mr. Wright. Courtroom, proof is everything. Without it, you are nothing. You have nothing. You are nothing. I would like to propose a test to see if she really could have heard. Prosecution denies your request. What? On what grounds? This is a trivial matter with no direct bearing on the case at hand. Indeed, objection sustained. Damn, time to switch question directions quick. Proceed, Mr. Wright. No, Your Honor. Can't give up now. Not satisfied because couldn't have run. Honor, members of the court. It is inconceivable that the clock in question rang. The clock is missing its clockwork. How could you possibly? Just take a look. Right now. Oh, see anything interesting, Your Honor? It is as the defense says. This clock is missing its clockwork. It is quite empty. Mr. Wright, would you care to explain to the court the meaning of this? It is as you can see. The clock was empty. It couldn't have rung. Therefore, this witness, big fat liar. But that's the part she takes issues with. Well, Miss Faye? This is quite a show you've put on for us, Mr. Wright. He knew the clock was empty, somehow he knew. I'm afraid you've forgotten one thing, however. Indeed, the clock is empty, as you say, can't ring. However, we must ask, when was the clockwork removed? If it was after the witness heard the clock, then there is no contradiction. Are you sure you really want to lean on that point, buddy? Oh, that's true. That was a possibility. The clock might have been emptied after she heard it. But you know, we said the police came right away and heard the crime scene and stuff. That is exactly what happened, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, you prove when the clockwork was removed. Oh, impossible, of course. But he's just bluffing. Have proof. What? Wasn't it you who told me proof is everything? Well, I was listening. And now I'll show you the proof you like so much. Evidence that proves when the clockwork was removed is... Take a look at this. That's a very cute cell phone. Oh, you have a girly phone. Wait. My phone. Listen, this is the defendant's cell phone and it contains a recording. Recording of a conversation she had with the victim on the day of the murder. Order. The defendant's cell phone? This wasn't brought to my attention. Oh, he's not happy. Perhaps Detective Gumshoe overlooked it. Grumble? The good detective better remember he's up for evaluation soon. I gotta say, I'm starting to feel bad for the big fella. Let's hear the conversation. Do you just want me to hold on to the tinker for you, then? If you could, I should probably tell you the clock isn't talking right now. Huh? It's not working? That's lame. Had to take the clockwork out, sorry. September 5, 9:27 a.m. That surprised me. Your Honor, I think this makes it clear the clockwork was already gone by the time this was recorded, which was well before the witness even arrived at her hotel. Well, Miss May, would you care to explain this to the court? How did you know that weapon was a clock? Well, isn't it obvious? I saw that clock before. What store was that again? I go to so many. Whoops, I forgot. Wink. The witness had seen it before. That would make sense. Bro, you saw the clock, you know. Get your memory checked, man. Does the defense have any objections, Mr. Wright? Yes. The witness claims she had seen it before. But this directly contradicts a piece of evidence already submitted to this court. Well then, let's see it. Please produce this evidence that will prove the witness had not seen the clock before. It's simple. The clock was never in any store ever. What? A friend of mine made that clock. Only two exist in this world, and the one that isn't here is in police custody. Impossible. Everything is sold in stores. Girly. Miss May, I think it's high time you went shopping for a better excuse. Oh, excuse is not on sale today. Oh, yeah, she's about to lose her shit. Yeah, there it is. Engie mode. What is it to you, porcupine head? That stupid clock doesn't matter, okay? She did it, and she should die for it. Die. Whoa, let's not get ahead of ourselves. is a court of law and the witness will remain calm. Hee. Silly me, grunt. Did I, lose it? I guess I did. Hee. Hurry. Miss May, let me ask. Tell me, how did you know the weapon was a clock? She is not having it. Oh dear. Does the defense have an opinion on this behavior? Okay, this is it. Yes, Your Honor. Allow me to explain how I see the truth of the matter. April May, you knew that the weapon was a clock because you had heard about it. Witness had never held a clock in her hand. However, she had heard that it was a clock. She heard? That is correct, Your Honor. There is no other way she could have known the tinker was a clock. And I can show you the proof. Well, that's interesting. Let's see it then. Show me evidence proving the witness had heard the murder weapon was a clock. Here's evidence I stole from her hotel room that she was really protective of and somehow missed the fact that it's missing. Have a look at this. That... Found this in Mrs. May's room. Yeah, I stole it. Mr. Wright, please explain to the court what this is. It's April May. You were tapping the victim, Miss Mia Faith's phone, were you not? Oh. Your Honor, this is irrelevant. I'm not entirely sure that it is. Objection overruled. Yeah, what are they gonna do? Unsee it? It troubles me that our witness was in possession of a wiretap. This is outrageous. Does the defense truly claim that the witness was tapping her phone? Absolutely. Then if that was the case, which it's not, you still have to prove one thing. Did the victim ever say that the weapon was a clock on the phone? Can you prove that? I think not. Oh yeah? I think I can. It's simple. What? You heard it. It was... Here's my proof. The proof that the victim said on the phone that the weapon was a clock is... right here. I showed it to you already. Present the defendant's cell phone. Yes, we've seen that. Then once more to a conversation between the defendant and the victim. Yeah, what's up? You haven't called in a while. Well, actually, there's something I want you to hold on for me. Again? What is it this time? It's a clock. Made to look like the statue of the tinker. And it tells you the time. It's April May. Use a wiretap to listen to this conversation. That's how you knew the tinker was a clock. Am I wrong?
Objection!
Your Honor, this is ridiculous. Your Honor, look at the witness's face. Does she seem amused to you? The defense demands an answer. Witness, answer the question. Did you tap her phone? It's May. Shut up, all of you. What gives you the right to talk to me like that? You lawyer? Wow, what an insult. It's not fair, all of you ganging up on me like that. Oh, so I'm the bad girl, is that it? Is that it? Oh, wow, that did it. The court's seen the real Miss April May now. Now to deal with the final blow. Why the wiretap? Why did you tap her phone? Answer the question. Do I have to? Is it a murder trial? Isn't TPT tapping irrelevant? She's saying exactly what Edgeworth wants her to say. Miss May, we're tapping the victim's phone. I hardly call that irrelevant. She said lawyer because she can't call him a slur. While this court does not condone the defense's tone of voice, he has a point. This is taking longer than I thought it would, by the way. I just remember there might be like... We'll finish the court date, but I think there might be like more investigation after. We'll stop there. Well, Miss May, do you have an explanation for the court? You proved that you had nothing to do with this murder, even though you tapped her phone. I'd like to see her pull that off. Mr. Lawyer, I saw that evil grin. You were probably thinking, I'd like to see her pull that off, weren't you? Damn, she's good. Well, you're not the first man who's thought that. And of course, I can and I will. You can't be serious. No way. Wait, I say, wait. Oh, and I assure you, I'm serious, Mr. Lawyer. Ah. Okay, so the killing happened around 9 at night? Why, that's just when I was getting room service from the sweet bellboy. Room service? Iced coffee, I believe it was. Iced coffee, you know? Like normal coffee, but cold? You don't drink it quick, the ice melts, and then you have regular cold coffee. Iced coffee? Think I'm making this up? Asked the bellboy, wink. Ergo, the witness was not on the scene at the time of the murder. So where does that leave us? My great displeasure to inform you, the witness appears to have been tapping the victim's cell phone. However, that is a separate crime with no bearing on the current case whatsoever. Her testimony stands. She saw the defendant, Maya Fey, commit murder. No, they're going to let her just walk away. There's no way I can win this unless a time is made to the murder somehow. Well, does the defense have anything to say? Well, come on, think of something. The defense would like to call the hotel bellboy as a witness. There's something suspicious here, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I think you've sunk it quite low enough already. Objection! Object to calling the bellboy. Why? What's your reason? Does I hold that the wiretapping had nothing to do with the killing. However, you agree to one condition, I'll consent to calling this witness. Condition? It's April's May's alibi is not called into question after you examine the bellboy, and you will recognize that Miss April May was not the killer, that she is innocent. Thereby, you must also accept the verdict of guilty for Miss Maya Fey. This is my condition. What? I'd better find something suspicious in that bellboy's testimony. Otherwise, Maya will be declared guilty on the spot. That's not, you can't do that. What should I do? Condition, I guess. Alright, I've got nothing to lose except for, well, everything. Understood. I accept your condition. Huh. Well, you fell right into my trap. Wait. Very well. The court calls the hotel bellboy to the... They can just call him, like, on the spot right now. Like, we're just gonna wait for him. I believe we're ready for the witness to testify. Certainly does look like a bellboy. No, if April May is innocent, that doesn't mean Maya is guilty though, but then again, which we're talking about. Yes, there. Oh my god, he brought his tray with like his stuff. Shouldn't you leave that in the hotel, boy? I received your summons in the middle of work, sir. I'm happy to be of service. He said looks rather heavy, so without further ado, the witness may begin his testimony. Why did you bring it? Very good, sir. I am the head bellboy at the Fine Gatewater Hotel. Business for 4 generations. Okay, I know I said I was gonna keep going, but yeah, I'm gonna... I've been going on for over an hour. I should not keep going longer than that. So I'm gonna stop here. Let's rate God again. Thanks for watching. We'll continue this next week. Unless I have something to do. No, I think we're good. Yeah, we should be good. Thanks for watching. Have a good weekend, everyone.